Quizzes. What about these confounded quizzes? If you're taking Physics 1 online, you know that there's a quiz every week. And the reason these quizzes have been established is because when I used to teach this class, and I still teach this class, as a brick and mortar in-classroom class, I did not have quizzes. The students would come to class, they would work out the problems, and they knew that if they didn't work out the problems, they wouldn't know what questions to ask, and they wouldn't get much out of the lecture because they would not be understanding what I'm doing and which problems I'm working out on the board. So the students would stay up on the material on their own, and that would be their homework. But in the online environment, it is your pace. You're in control. And because of that, I have to make sure that you're staying on track, at least in the sense of week by week doing the work that you have to do. So that's the purpose of the quizzes, is to make sure that you've been working on the problem sets like you should, so that you can have that long-term memory, that short-term memory, and you can build your skills of analytical problem solving that you need in order to go on to the future courses after this. So we have these quizzes. There's maybe 12 quizzes in a semester, and the totality of all the quizzes is worth 10% of your total grade. So each quiz is actually worth less than 1% of your total grade. So if you missed a quiz, it was a tough week, you didn't do anything, you missed the quiz, I'm not going to sweat it, and neither should you. It is less than 1% of your total grade. Now, it may come into play if you end up with 89% in the course and you want that 90%, you want to get that A, and you missed that one quiz and that was 1%. So it means enough to matter, but not so much that it can be confining. So it's something you want to do. It's something you should be doing anyway. But if you do poorly on the quiz or if you miss a quiz, you shouldn't be sweating it. It's just the idea to get you working on problems and doing problems. And that being said, the quizzes themselves are 2 problems, 25 minutes for the quiz, so you have plenty of time to do those 2 problems. And I'm going to pull those 2 problems out of the problem sets for that week. So if you look at the problem assignments for that week, and if you did those problem sets, then the problems are pulled out of there. I just changed a couple of numbers, multiple choice, and so you should be able to see which problems are similar. So if you worked them all out, you could actually even look at your solutions when you're doing the quizzes and figure out what the method is and just put in the different numbers and work out the quiz and do it that way. So I'm not going to worry about that. I don't care. As long as I get you working on problems and doing them, that's the whole purpose. So you could even call up the Educreations video during the quiz, because most of the Education videos are no longer than 5 minutes. You get 25 minutes to do a quiz. You could find out which problem is the one like the one on the quiz on a separate computer, call up the Education video and look at that solution right then and there. And I, again, would not be the wiser, and I don't care, because you're actually doing work that's helping you. You're looking at a solution, you're figuring it out, and that might even inspire you to work out more solutions. So that's the purpose, to get you working on problems, to stay up on the material as we're going through the course. Let's take a look at an example. Let's go into these weekly quizzes. Here's the quiz number 3 on chapter 17, and we start this quiz. We're going to continue and begin this quiz. And here's a problem on this quiz. A truck moving at 45 meters per second passes a police car moving at 36 meters per second in the opposite direction. And it's a Doppler shift problem. So there's a problem just like this in the problem set. And if we go back into chapter 17, I think the problem similar to this is number 17. So you could actually go into Educreations, find the problem here, number 17, call up that problem, and here's the Education video for that problem. A truck moving at 36 meters per second. The numbers may be changed, But here's exactly the same problem, and the solution is worked out on video here. So you can work this out, figure out your answer, and then you have it. And this particular video is only 3 minutes long or so. So you could do that. I don't care. I'd rather have you know it already and do it. But if you did this, it still would be beneficial to you. And the whole thing is just to get you to working on problems and doing them. Now, it's still worth 10% of your grade, so that's enough, I think, for you to worry about it a little bit. Not enough for you to feel bad about it, but enough to keep you working on problems during the semester like you should and keeping up with the material. So I hope you enjoy these quizzes.